Hi, this is Scott Anderson. You've reached my technical review. No, I'm not reviewing my Dell Alienware, although I have to say, I do love my Alienware. This is my second Alienware PC, third Alienware PC. Absolutely love them. Now, today I want to talk a little bit first about this is the Bose Quiet Comfort 2. This is probably the best noise canceling headsets I've ever had. So they're small, obviously, they're earbuds, fit right in your ear. These do a phenomenal job. I use those in really loud environments. The other device I use frequently or every day actually is my AirPods. You'll notice that my dog Sadie has nicely decorated my AirPod container or case. Notice the little teepee marks on the case. That's Sadie. She enjoys that. But also earbuds, very nice. I do enjoy the Apple only because of the full integration within the walled garden. Yes, Apple is a walled garden. Yes, there's nothing wrong with that. Another set of earbuds I have that I don't use as often, but I do enjoy a lot, and they work pretty well, is these dual earbuds. This is a left and a right earbud, but basically it's not left and right. This is one that I hand to you, and the other is one that I put in my ear, and it does live translation. This is the Time Kettle. This is their X1 device. The advantage of this one is you can put local languages on this unit, and it can operate without a cell phone. Some other translation services, be it AI driven or Google driven or who else, require internet connectivity, which if you're in another country, internet connectivity can be a little expensive. So that's something to think about. And then the same thing in this case is another case with more Time Kettle. I do enjoy these very much. You notice that they are powered up and ready to roll. This is also a translation earbud. So I have basically two sets of specialty earbuds, the translation earbuds, and then two sets of standard earbuds. And it's not because one runs out of battery and I forget. It's more that I just they're very good in specific environments. I also have a full over the ear Bose headset as well. I don't use the over the ear one as much as I used to. I used to use it all the time. I don't use it as much. And the reason I don't use it as much is I just don't have the need for it. It's just not really critically relevant to what I'm doing. So let's go take a look. Here is another headset that I have, and this is a computer wireless headset. This goes with this Alienware laptop. This is the wireless headset. Very useful. It works pretty well. I like the headset. They're a little bigger, and I don't use them on conference calls often because it doesn't bode well. And then here's the smaller set that I use, and this is for my desktop, which is my AI PC. Desktop, as you can see, is a hard drive. It's also got CD, DVD, Blu-ray burner, just to use it. But then these are the headphones I use with that one. I don't have a set of headphones for the Mac Mini yet. The Mac Mini is sitting right there, as you can see. I do have a backup hard drive, USB-C connector for the Mac Mini. And so that's kind of an interesting reality. I'm going to go here into the darkness, not to scare people, but I'm going to shut down my other Alienware desktop that I still to this day use. It's a great desktop. It's one that I use frequently. And it's got my blog publication on it, so that's what I use for that one. I do video editing on my desktop Mac, and then my Mac Mini is for AI workloads. And I'm gonna finish my passcode so you can't see what it is for this PC. All right, so let me close this one down. So this also is an Alienware. This is the older Alienware that I've got. This is the 17, so it's a bigger Alienware workstation. It's good. I've used it for a while. Sorry, I just put the phone down on the desk so I can use the keyboard, so I can shut the system down. And I'm going to go here into the darkness. You can see there's Puck lying on the bed there. I want to grab a device that I stuck in here that I didn't mean to. That's right there. Yeah. So basically, earbuds are important. I used to hate earbuds. I'll be honest. The very first earbuds, the ones that were kind of, everybody had them, and they were the very first ones available, used to hurt my ears, literally. Or worse, they didn't hurt my ears, but they fell out. And so they were effectively useless for me. I couldn't use them. These newer ones, the Apple and the Bose, fit my ear perfectly with just the standard earplugs. I don't have to change out for any of the other earplugs. So it's really interesting to me why, and I don't think at my age that my ears have suddenly changed shape. But it's interesting. So it does truly work well for me. I'm going to open them up. You can see there is the AirPod. There is the standard head earpiece. I can use the standard earpiece. I couldn't in the old days. So I don't know. Again, my ears did not suddenly grow up or suddenly change. So it's an interesting thing. My name is Scott Anderson. You've reached my podcast. Actually, what you've reached is my extended video review.